Hi, I'm James Shillinglaw. I'm still here in New Zealand, and this time I'm near Queenstown, and we're here at a wonderful eco lodge. It's the eco lodge, the Headwaters Eco Lodge at Glenorchy, and this happens to be probably the most sustainable property in the world. And we're going to ask the woman right next to me exactly why that is, and you'll learn all about that and more on Insider Travel Report. Now, first of all, introduce yourself. Who are you?
So kia ora, my name's Catherine Cahill and I am the Events and Sales Manager here at the Headwaters Eco Lodge.
Amazing. You just gave us a wonderful tour of this property, and it's only, 14 chalets?
That's right, so it's a private little lodge, so we have 14 private little chalets, so it's really like a home away from home.
Yeah, and we just had a marvelous meal, and they have a full kitchen for you can have dinner and breakfast here, and it is just it's so secluded, so nice. But what makes it an eco lodge?
So what makes it an eco lodge is something called the Living Building Challenge. So it's based out of Seattle. A whole lot of architects and engineers got together, and so the Headwaters Eco Lodge currently is the only standard of sustainability in accommodation in the world currently. So we're pretty proud of that.
That's amazing. And so you pointed out some of the features, but to talk a little bit about the actual, things that make it an eco lodge.
Sure. So I guess, the most important thing, which you'd probably guess from an eco lodge, is we have a huge water consumption. Mm-hmm. So in regards to the way we conserve water, we save 300,000 litres of water a year compared to other accommodation providers.
You recycle like grey water, I think you told us.
Yes, that's right. So grey water. So when you wash your hands, when you shower, all that water is recycled. It's put through a huge filter and then it irrigates our garden.
That's amazing. And also, if you take a shower, it's time for 7 minutes. Now, don't get crazy about that, because you wait a minute, you can do another 7 minutes, right?
That's right. So what I like to say is that it's sustainability without sacrifice. You've got all this incredible solar heating, composting toilets, etc. But you can take as much sustainability as you want to. Otherwise, it's a beautiful, luxurious lodge.
It is, and it is luxurious. And you see these chalets are wonderful. You can have multiple bedrooms, and you have a lot of places for, you even have a giant meeting space, sort of a great hall, if you will, where you can have, show movies, have meetings and everything else. And the whole place is really open. It's beautiful. But it's also the materials that you make this lovely lodge out of, right?
Yeah, that's right. So the building that we're in at the moment is called the Homestead. So this is where you would dine. We have this lovely lodge we're in at the moment, lounge, as well as the Humboldt room. So that's right. So around this Living Building Challenge, 70% of the materials that you're looking at have been upcycled, or I like to say pre-loved. So they came from wall sheds that were being pulled down, the Christchurch earthquake. So in their former life, they had another life, but we've brought them here, and so you have all this incredible rusticness going on, but you have an incredible amount of engineering as well. And
then you have stuff that really harkens back. You have a whole stone wall built of all different kinds of rocks from all around this region, right?
Yeah, that's right. And the beautiful coloured wall behind us, that is actually recycled car bonnets. Incredible. But it plays a really important part in regards to sound, as well as a firewall, but it looks really beautiful as well. So it just goes to show that, like I said, you can have that sustainability without sacrifice.
No, absolutely, and it is amazing how you've brought it all together here. And there is a U.S. connection here, because your owners are?
Yeah, that's right. They're American. So Debbie and Paul Brainard, they live on Bainbridge Island, just off Seattle. That's right, and they're our founders. And so they spend 6 months of the year here and 6 months of the year back in the States. So Glenorchy is a small little village of 450. So we're very grateful that the Brainards came to town.
In fact, Paul Brainard is the founder of Adobe, I believe, right?
That is correct.
Yeah,
that is
so
correct.
He has a little money, but he decided to put it into this lodge, really right on the lake. We're right next to the main lake. What's the lake again?
It's called Lake Wakatipu.
And that's, which is not too far away from Queenstown. And so we came down here. It's about an hour from the airport, I believe, to get down there. And it's so secluded. And and then you even have a little general store out there, right?
Yeah, that's right. So it's called, so Debbie Brainard, the founder, loves sheep, and so she called it Mrs. Wooley's General Store.
Okay.
So that's a beautiful, it has lots of beautiful rustic Kiwi artwork, as well as, most of the materials in there is Kiwi source, so it's pretty cool.
It is, sounds great. We're going to go take a quick look at that before we leave. We just had a lovely lunch here, and we had a nice tour. And really, it's just so quiet and peaceful. I'm and then plus it is sustainable, so that's even better. So, anything else you want to tell our travel advisors out there? We're actually on a group with Down Under Answers, and we have our travel advisors who are with us. But there are 119,000 of you out there. Anything else you want to tell them?
Wow. Well, James, I think you've done a pretty good job. So in a nutshell, we have 14 private en-suites. We also have room configurations, so we can cater for families as well, or maybe multi-generation families travelling as well. But also there's the option, if you did want to, you could book out the whole lodge exclusively as well.
That's amazing. So that you can do that, and there's places for barbecues. There's sun gardens. I believe you showed us a lot of things out there that you can go walk around, and
That's
it's
right.
a beautiful.
Massages. We have guides that can take you up for an hour or half a day walking as well. There's great helicopter access. There's boating. It's the one-stop shop, really.
No, and all the things that you can do here in the Queenstown area, an amazing active adventure area. So it is a great base. It's away from the bustle of Queenstown, but I hate to say Queenstown is bustling because it's a very small town. But this is really it's so attractive and so well put together. Where can travel advisors go to find out more about this lovely eco lodge?
Well, of course, they can contact Down Under Answers. Okay. And also you can check out our website. So that is www.theheadwatersecolodge.co.nz, or just Google us.
There you go. That was where we have to. It's a long URL, but anyway. So take a look. It's a very special place, and I think you can find some clients that are going to really love it. Again, thank you for the wonderful tour. Thank you for lunch, and someday I hope to come back and try a stay here.
Yeah, we look forward to welcoming you back.
I am James Schillinglaw, and this is Insider Travel Report.